I've been a lawyer all my life.
After waiting Ned Nwoko talk when he hold interview with the BBC Igbo people, say if he marry many wives, say Regina Daniels sef no say if he marry many wives as in like. Na so Regina Daniels too come take to im page come reply im husband say I know say my husband fit marry many wives wey he like. So if una dey join us on this channel for the first time, biko help support our hustle, make una subscribe to our channel so God go dey bless everything wey una dey do. The billionaire businessman wey be Ned Nwoko wey share more about him marriage with Regina Daniels, and he come talk with in the interview wey he grant the BBC Pidgin Igbo review say he marry him young wife within 3 weeks wey he met them. So say he no know, he no like me, he dey do long dating, and he no even believe say make dem dey do dating, long dating before they marry. Say he no believe in that. Say after 3 weeks wey he marry them, wey he see them like this, na him go marry them.
Just supporting people, helping people. But you know, there are lawyers and there are lawyers. It's not just about. Even though I still have my practicing certificate, but I don't go to court anymore. I work as a consultant now. Just like as you know, even doctors at some point they become consultants, which is what I do. So as a consultant, I determine my fees. But the kind of work that I do are very specialized, and that is why I can determine what I get paid. Very few people will do what I do. For instance, the issues that led to Paris Club refunds has to do with loans taking over time, and the repayment of those loans, and the wrongful deductions or over deductions, as the case may be. Not every lawyer will have the benefit of knowing what was wrong in a country like Nigeria, and then being able to take it to the Western world, challenging them in courts, in UK, in America, in Austria, in France, in Switzerland. But if you know the level I was operating at that point in time, you know, you can imagine governors of states, like Boni Haruna of Adamawa State, Nyame of Taraba State, Governor Kure then of Niger State, Peter B of Anambra State, Elechi of Ebonyi, and so on and so forth. These are governors that were coming to my office in London, and we're going to court with them on these matters. So, and we're talking about huge matters, and I was at the forefront. You know, I gave them the confidence that all I needed was their support, their backing, to be able to stop the wrongful deductions. Because what was happening was sad. The fact that so many states' allocations were practically going towards servicing loans that had been overpaid over time. So we had to stop it. But I give thanks to Obasanjo as well, who listened to me. Obasanjo, then General Gusso, the National Security Advisor, then the General Abubakar, Mohamed Abubakar, the Chief of Staff to the President then. So I had the support that I needed back home, and then coupled with the, you know, official support and backing by the governors. So we're able to get cracking, and my fee was not based on. My fees were determined by me at that point, because the states were not paying me. I told them it was a no win, no fee basis. So I was charging a percentage of whatever was recovered. The same thing when I also had to work for local governments. All the local governments across the country never took out any loans. They never did. And yet the money due to them were subjected to first-line check deductions, where they were taking money from them at source to service loans that they didn't take. Yes, they did not take at all, not even benefited from. They did not take, and so I felt that I could help them, and again, they didn't fund the litigation. They didn't know that it was possible to stop such.
The billionaire revealed say the actress said no, and he understand where say if he marry another wife. Now wetin him talk with this? Him talk say she know say I can marry another wife because say I come from a very polygamous family, and he talk say he love children well, so he want more children today. So and she know say this and other wives say know this well. Say he never stop for Regina Daniels head, say he still won't continue with the journey of marrying plenty wives. So and he talk say in marriage to the actress now solid one, as them both respect and understand each other. So say they understand themselves well. In talk say my marriage with Regina Daniels they solid. Our marriage self based on understanding and respect. I met her and like her, and so we married within 3 weeks. I married all my wives within the same period, and I don't believe in dating anybody to marry them. Marry them. When you marry them, you begin fall in love within the marriage. Say if you won't take your time, fall in love before you marry. Say they do that kind one. Say but if you marry them, now inside the marriage, you go take the love your partner. And this thing where the man they talk say, be like say in they use something, put for mouth, they talk to these people. Say if you meet them like this, go just give them 3 weeks, may they go arrange everything where they won't do, and they go just go carry them, go do the traditional way they do, put them for house. Say if them two say no the object say I go marry you, I no go marry you. So now so and that 3 weeks they give them. So it be like say the man say if they use something they talk to them, I'll go take me somebody for 3 weeks and you go talk say now this something we are going to, and the lady say go we share the money they talk. So he go talk say Regina Daniels and I serve as story na interesting one because I did not know her before I met her. And I met her for the first time when she came to my house with her mother and siblings to look around my place in Delta. That is a tourist place. So I like her, and that was it. May I not hear waiting the man talk before we continue our journey. So now so Regina Daniels, the actress of one, the mother of one, can't reply. Ned Nwoko say, I love my husband. Ned Nwoko, and he's an amazing father, and that's what is important to me. He shows me so much love, more than any younger man ever can. I'm happy, last wife or not. Now so the lady talk. God talk say as a matter of fact, my husband Ned Nwoko can marry more wives. It has never been a problem. So with this one, Regina Daniels said they give full support to the billionaire main take enjoy in life.
Economy are good for them. These are the ills of the society now that but as one man, one woman. Before the advent of Christianity, our tradition Igbo tradition allow for many wives and children, of course. That determines the size of the wealth you have, isn't it, in those days? So you see an average Northerner marrying 2, 3, 4. They're helping the women. They're helping the society. But the fallacy of it all is that, yes, religion, Christianity doesn't allow that in the South. And yet, the average Southern man with 10 girlfriends, so you don't, the irony is so stark. I love my culture, my culture as I know it, not as they're trying to dilute it now. I love culture. Igbo culture is wonderful and should be promoted the way it has always been. But even looking at that, look at even your population in Nigeria. Just look at the economy of marriages, what I call economy of marriages. You, as an Igbo man, you have one wife, and maybe you have 4 children. Onye Ugu with 4 wives. Each wife with 5 children. That's how many? 25 children. In the next 10 years, 20 years, you can look at the population. Just imagine the population of Onyugu, Ndiugu, and Ndibo, what it will be in the next 20 years. The population will be like 1 to 5, isn't it? Because of the disparity. Assuming that we are the same now. I'm just saying, but we are not. The gap is getting bigger and bigger. And Igbos will never catch up. Because of...
Please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Subscribe. Share this video. Subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends to subscribe to this channel. Subscribing to this channel is